Okay, so for this collab drawing, I started off sketching, and the words were uh, Powerline
And
something.
pants.
Oh, Powerline pants. Yeah, I remember
Because she has
that.
cool pants. You wanted to draw cool pants
Yeah.
with pockets.
This was my only desire for this drawing, to draw the pants, and then
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the reference was a ship. So as I was drawing, I was like, oh, we're not doing that. So it became a balcony.
Yeah. It was also like way too dark for her to see properly.
Mhm.
So she ended up like taking a picture of herself to use.
Yeah,
Very smart, very intuitive.
very.
Wow.
Because I tried drawing her.
I like
but
your
she
blob
started
hair.
off- thank you. She started off a little bit too skinny, a little scarily skinny, and then it was fixed.
That's a chunky foot you got there right now.
It's, you know what? I think it's beautiful. It's
You're
somewhat
right.
more proportionate than the later foot.
Okay, our later foot turned out too small and we never fixed it.
Yeah. It's okay. We can't always have good things.
Here she is, painstakingly drawing the eye.
Yeah, this
With those fancy eyelashes that I could never.
single-handedly the longest part of every drawing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one that we're not making a video on called Magic Circle. That was different. Those eyes were different.
Dude, it was still like a little bit wrong. Oh wait, no, not for Magic Circle. Bro, I almost had to redraw it.
Didn't
the
you
first
spend
time
like
when I was tracing
Didn't you
yours.
spend like 3 hours drawing those eyes in that other drawing?
Yeah,
That's so sad.
the redraw was strong.
Anyways, that's not this drawing.
No. So
Pant pocket nice.
I'm confused. I don't know how to fold. I was actually kind of proud of myself because I didn't have a reference for any of the clothing in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she did all those fancy lines that I also could never all by herself. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just for the pants, and I was so into it. I did a little bit too many, which she helps me out with later by deleting
Wow, that was a
them.
skinny blob leg
Yeah.
just now.
You know, sometimes just gotta make sure that the anatomy.
I like your back leg too.
Thank you.
It's just
thank
there.
you. It moves like 3 times throughout the entire piece because I'm like, huh.
What do those words say?
I think it's backwards because I was drawing it flipped. It's probably like, don't forget this or something like that.
Oh, yeah, you do write things like that.
Yeah, because I'll draw something and be like, good enough, and then come back like days later.
Yeah, but I think you were super proud of this pose.
Yeah.
Right? And her arm,
Her
right?
arm. Here I am, trace. So sometimes when I can't see things, I'll like trace it in the reference to help me get an idea of like what shapes it is. So that's what I tried doing, and then I was like, oh, she's kind of in a slightly different angle. And so I'm looking at the reference that I like, the traced part, and then also the reference that you can't see of myself doing the pose. And yeah, I somehow drew that arm.
Somehow.
It
just
magically.
For me that was like super cool because her arm is like going into the distance, so it does that thing where it looks like it gets skinnier, but it's like not actually, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Skinnier.
Yeah. Dude, I thought it was
I don't know
gonna
how to
look weird
describe
the
it very
entire
well.
time.
It looks not weird.
Which
though.
yeah.
Okay, now it's my turn to line art. And actually coming into this drawing, I hadn't done line art in like a really long time, just because I don't know, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I think Kay enjoys it more than me, and is also like better at it than me, or at least is cleaner for sure.
Yeah, it's just because I tended to do the line art while you did the coloring because I didn't like
Yeah, I
coloring.
also did that on purpose because I didn't want to do the line art. So I'd be like, why don't you do it? And you'd be like, oh my god, sure.
Yeah.
So I would never have to do it.
So
But I was like, I need to face my fears and do it.
here's to us trying new things.
So the hair, I think I did it okay. Besides the back of her ponytail, parts of it don't really make sense.
Yeah, it's okay. It is fixed later. The
Yeah.
sketch, I kind of was like, yeah.
And all I did really was like add a couple extra lines on the hair and like delete some fold lines. Yeah, and I'm just doing the flats. Now I'm coloring the line art, and now it's the longest part, coloring.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Back to K, obviously.
yes,
Yeah.
for this, I was like, time to change some colors. Oh, it's pink. It's okay. Skin color, you have blood in your skin. And then I looked at it and was like, that's too much blood. And so I redo it. But here she is.
Imagine telling someone who's like blushing that they have too much blood in their face.
I mean, that's what's happening, right?
Yeah.
So here I am. I actually am pretty proud of how the arm shading turns out. Oh, blush.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, it's bright pink now. Clown makeup. Here we come.
Wow. Love it.
It's beautiful, honestly. But it'll be more beautiful.
Oh, here's the best part.
The best part, yes, the eyes.
Or favorite part, I guess.
It's because it's the easiest part to color for me, in my opinion.
Yes. So you have this like a blurry iris kind of shading style.
Yeah.
And then the dark color for the top of the iris, and then a highlight.
One single highlight. On
Yeah,
each
one
eye.
single line.
Yeah. And then I think I kind of swapped between adding face shading and then going to it's either clothing or hair. I think I did the hair last.
It's when I'm like, oh god, or not me, but I also do this. Like, oh, I don't know what to do for the face. I guess I'll just do this other thing.
Yeah. And here,
whoa.
I started something that I hadn't done before in previous drawings, where I did kind of like a fade using a bluish color for where the part of the shirt would be darker, so it goes into like a cool color transition.
Oh, I actually never noticed that you did that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the purple. Okay, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I thought the purple
That was my
cool
favorite
on the
part.
pants.
And here's me being like, I don't know what to do.
I thought your eyes were the favorite. I mean, I
Liars.
thought the eyes were your favorite.
Oh, not layers. The eyes are my favorite, but coloring with super fast, simple, yes. Pants,
Yes.
favorite. Mm-hmm. And then I was confused, and they were no longer my favorite. I didn't know what to do with the waist part. I was like, how does this shirt interact with pants?
Yeah, I don't know either.
And here it's evident by the
is this
fashion
you
colors.
procrastinating by like, I wonder how this layer mode would look like.
Yeah, and I actually did it more, but I didn't want to blind people with the flashing colors, so I cut some of it out. But this goes on for longer in my confusion. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm drawing a different one, like, right now. Like, a different drawing, and I did that, too.
Yeah.
Like, it randomly flashes. Like, everything, I don't know if you do this as much, but I just randomly hide shading layers.
Yeah, to be like,
and then, like, I turn them on and off, and so everything is just flashing on the time-lapse. Whoa, what's happening?
OMG, hair time. I think this is the most detailed hair I'll ever color. I was proud of it, but I don't think I'm going to do it every time.
Not worth it.
Yeah, because you can't even see it that much unless you, like, zoom in. But, yeah, for this drawing, I was like, I must color, and I must actually do something that is not just super blended out shading. So I went a little bit overboard.
Yeah. It's also because you really liked it so far.
I was also very proud of it.
Yeah. How would you describe how you're shading the hair?
Darker color, and then a lighter color, and then blend, and then you're like, this looks
then
wrong.
You keep going
and
forever.
You just keep going. And then also, you don't have to do this. This is just like a stylistic choice that I like to do, but I'll get like the skin color of the person and then kind of do it around like the bangs of the hair, because the bangs are thinner, so you kind of see more of the skin color, and then I'll just like blend it out.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. And you have some of the like really light yellow on the left part of her hair, because that's where the light would be hitting, probably.
Yeah, and it becomes stronger when I add like a shadow. For most of the shadow, I kind of use like...
She was bald.
It was
for
a little
second.
slightly terrifying. But for most of the shading, I use this like multiply layer after I did shading for if it was just there. That was worded very poorly, but I don't know how else to describe that.
Yeah, it's like shading because of how a face is structured versus shading from the light source. Yeah.
And then I think...
What is happening?
I'm pretty sure I'm literally just coloring hair, but it's so small you can't see it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just trust she's doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a single hair strand.
Oh, and there was that shadow layer that you guys got to see for like 1 second. It'll come back eventually.
And it'll make it look much better.
Yeah.
Because, I think you should have just left it like this.
Yeah.
She's just like...
She's majestic.
There.
And I should leave the reference, too, of that beautiful foot. You see, okay, the reference, the foot is like too small in the reference, you know, because I shrunk it. That's why we made the foot too small.
Yeah.
Which we actually both noticed was too small, fixed it, and then still didn't fix it enough, noticed, and decided, it's okay.
Well, we noticed, like, later.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, here's wood time.
Wood time. Use that nice wood texture brush, decide it's not good enough, and then get a picture of wood, and then turn down the opacity and smack it on there.
Wow,
Yeah.
So much wood. I don't know what to do with so much wood.
You know, I'm basically a pro at it at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the multiply layer is back.
It is back. I think.
Yes, so it's, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is just the shadow layer, because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to save the best multiply layer for last, because, you know, the grand reveal. But I think in the end, I didn't even use it, and I used adjustments instead, because I liked it more.
Yeah. So the multiply layer is just like, well, it's mostly on her back and stuff because that's where the light wouldn't be hitting, so it's darker, and it makes it have more, like, depth, you know?
And then instead of, like, using...
It's cloud time.
It is cloud time. But instead of using, like, a black color for the shadow, I think it's better to use, like blues or purples, because then it makes it, like, less
depends
gray.
on your environment. It depends on the environment, but since it's, like, the sky is blue.
Yeah.
A lot of times it is blue.
Better
in the
to
shadows.
use, like, colors instead of, like, straight up, like, black
Yeah,
or
because
white.
if you use black, it can look especially on skin, you can look dead.
Yeah.
Like a corpse.
And here we go, the final
Here we
piece.
go, she's done. In case you didn't notice, this is our profile picture.
Yes.
Which I think shows just how much we like this one, so.
So far, best
Good job,
face.
Kay.
Thank you.
Congrats on, I don't know, doing this.
The best colored piece I've done in my career. Yup.
Don't say that. No.
No, so far. I will,
so far.
I'll surpass it. But so far, you know.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, we hope you enjoyed our Powerline pants drawing.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
I think it's awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.